So I'm just fixing my hair because I'm telling y'all, when you look good, you feel good. And when you feel good, you perform well and you get repeat business. And that is ultimately the goal of this, is being as error-free. Okay, so I'm put together, y'all. I had to get myself together. I was a hot mess. And then I'm realizing also, like, I don't have a lot of clothes that are business casual. So, like, I need to step my game up. And if y'all don't know, I think I told y'all earlier, but for Valentine's Day, I got a scanner. I was like, oh my God, I ain't gotta spend my own money. And I also got candy because I'm a candy head. This is my favorite candy. And I was like, you the best. So let's go ahead and get into getting these documents printed. So I am here about to print off these documents, and I'm gonna show you the exact order I use to have a smooth refi, and it's helped me. And I want to also mention, this is just truly me. I'm learning, I'm new. I wouldn't say I'm a veteran at all. I wouldn't say that I'm better than anybody. I'm learning, and also with YouTube, I'm learning and growing. So, you know, I'm not gonna always say the right thing or the best thing. So just keep that in mind. No judgment here. I'm a human. So I wanted to just say that too. So I'm gonna go ahead and get these documents printed, but I want to also say just another tip for my newbies. And I would say I'm a newbie also, but just not as new, because I see a lot of my subscribers here are just taking their test or just passed their test. So I'm speaking directly to you. Just a little bit of advice would be to make sure that you're paying close attention. A lot of my files that I download look very similar. A lot of them say closing final docs. A lot of them do, especially if you're working consistently like me with the same exact company. I'm working with 3 of signature closers companies and then 1 direct. So I work with the same exact title companies, and I am thankful for that. But their documents look they look very similar. So pay close attention to that. Make sure you're clearing out your download history. If you have a Mac, just clear that out. And then, like I said, just pay close attention to that. So I'm gonna go ahead and print these out, and then I'll be back so that I can get these organized, and I can let you know how I organize my files. Y'all, I ain't gonna eat no more candy after this. I'm a candy head, but why wouldn't you like candy? A cool tip would be, this is theirs, this is mine. I always write, since they're keeping this, I don't know if I'm the only one, but I reuse these. I mean, until they get to the point where they look raggedy and they dirty. But this is a brand new one. I reuse these. I don't send them to the title company. I don't see the need to do that. I do send them with like a clip. All the papers are clipped together, kind of similar to this, so that, you know, when they get it, it's just not everywhere. But I feel like, excuse me, like this part up here, well, it makes it harder to close the folder. So I always write their name on it for the sake of me and them. I mean, so they know what it is. You looking at this, what is this now? I'm like looking at all this. I don't know. It's just little helpful things like that that I feel like make you stand out. So I gotta figure out who these people is. I don't even know their name. So while their stuff is printing, I'm gonna go ahead and get my stuff organized the way I prefer to have it. So the first paper I like to have is the settlement statement. I think I said this before in a previous video, but I like to have the settlement statement up top, and I go through those numbers with them, and if they agree to all these numbers, everything looks good, then I go ahead and say, can you go ahead and sign that second page? After that, I do like to have the closing disclosure followed by the note. And then after that, I like to have the mortgage and then the first payment, because this really does help. Like, it just makes it so that there aren't any questions. Like, and if there are, they're right there to be answered. I mean, these are all the numbers. These are questions that, you know, if you going through this whole thing and everything is at the back like it is, you're gonna be like, wait, hold on, can we just what's the interest rate, what's this, what's my first payment, what is it, and you doing it all at the end. It can just cause not so much of a smooth refi. So I found it easier to have these things up top, and everything else will be smooth sailing. It looks like they did put the quitclaim deed on top, so I'm gonna actually have them sign that after the mortgage, and then I'll just put it back up top once they sign it, just so that they can see that they did sign it. I think that's their biggest thing. But other than that, that is all that I do. Sometimes I do like to have the tax stuff all together, but being that this is a huge package, like I'm gonna just let it go how it go. And I think I need some ink. So I'm gonna go ahead and get some ink, get the rest of this printed off, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get up out of here. Okay, so this, I know y'all don't like when I drive in post, but I just wanted to let y'all know I am on my way there. I'm paying attention, my seatbelt is on, it's not gonna be long. I'm not on the highway yet. Speed limit 20, okay, I'm going real slow. But I'm on my way there. I'll probably be about 15 minutes early like I like to be. And that means that I'm gonna come in 15 minutes early. Hello, how are you? I'm so sorry I'm late. I'm early. I always say that. I'm so sorry I'm so early. Do you want me to wait in my car? Okay, no, let's go ahead and get started then. So 9 times out of 10, they're not gonna care that you're early. But don't I look different right now? But I'm about to eat my snack because that candy and that chocolate, that don't count as a snack. So I'll eat my real snack, and I'll be back once I get there. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I am home. Apparently that signing changed their minds about the Scanbacks. Or apparently I was just not paying attention, because from what I thought I saw, I thought it said Scanbacks required. But apparently when I zoomed in a little bit, had my glasses, y'all know I use glasses, it said none required. I said, but I thought y'all said it was required. Fine, whatever. So I went to FedEx, stamped to make sure it was error free, and it was, and I sent it off. But I figured I could still show you all how to do Scanbacks, and it's so simple, and I'm actually going to explain it to you. So if you have a scanner at home, I'm telling you, it's really going to be the best investment, aside from if you get the all-in-one. Like, this is a printer, scanner, faxer. Although I'm not going to be faxing anything, the fact that I can print from here and scan is awesome. I am still going to fix my other printer, but still, this is awesome. Like, so I would highly suggest you getting a scanner, because it's going to save you a trip and money if you are spending, which I hope you ain't, spending money to scan back to email using FedEx. I hope you're not doing that. Lord, please, y'all don't be doing that. Like, so and also a helpful tip is look on Facebook Market. I seen this exact printer on Facebook Market. Mine is new, but I seen this exact one for $50. So it might be worth it to look and to negotiate, because I'm trying to get me a Fitbit watch, and I'm telling you, I'm not paying no more than $40. I'm not paying for a used watch that you sweated. You was sweating and all that stuff. No. I would give you $40, and I don't care if the retail is $175. I don't care. Whatever. So let's go ahead and get into it. So obviously you have to have your scanner. And if you're on the Signature Closer platform, so basically you want to go ahead and sign into Signature Closer. You want to make sure, here's a tip also, you want to make sure before you do sign into it, you want to make sure you close out your last signing. So for example, I just had one at 4 o'clock. So when I was finished, I had to go in there and hit close, and then it asked you a couple questions. I want to say 3. It'll ask you, okay, when will you send the documents, if their Scanbacks were required, how long, when will you drop the package off to FedEx, and things like that. So you're going to answer those, and then that closes out that signing, so that it gives you the opportunity to go ahead and go in and upload your IDs. Sometimes they ask for for some reason, this new company I've been working with, that I actually like, ask for my errors and omissions insurance. Not me personally, but that is in a package. So I'm just like, that's interesting, but fine, whatever. And then, where did I go with that? So you want to go ahead and upload so what I do is I take pictures and I just crop everything. I take pictures of the IDs or whatever information that they need. Like if they need 2 forms of ID, whatever they are requesting, just go ahead, upload that. And then in those settings, it's going to give you the option. So it's going to ask you if these are IDs only. It says, what is this? Signed documents only, IDs only, docs and IDs. So you're going to select IDs, and you only can do 1 at a time with signature closers from my personal experience. So then you're going to go ahead and choose a file and, upload the file. Once you do that, you're going to hit upload and save FAX/BACK Scanbacks or scans. Then FAX/BACK/scan 2, you're going to go to the next one and upload the documents. Okay, so if you sent those documents to like with this scanner, the app allows me to save the PDF, so I can save the PDF. Or previously I was using the library, and I scanned it to my email, my personal email. I would scan it to my email, and then I would upload that to signature closers. So that's how I would do it. There were some comments below saying that was illegal or something, but it's not. I'm able to use the library, and I'm also able to use FedEx if I need to scan to email also. You just got to check your state's laws. So then once you go ahead and do that, then you want to make sure each of the FAX/BACKs 1, 2, 3, you want to individually hit upload and save Scanbacks, because I did not know that. I'm like, well, wait, what is going on here? And then it will say upload successful. So you want to make sure you see that message after you do it. So because I did not know. I'm like, y'all ain't got no instructions on how to do this, because I'm used to working with title and escrow companies directly. So they normally give me like docs post closing at whatever.com. I'm used to getting those type of emails, so I'm just shooting it right to them. They got it, no problem, and we're done. But now, being that I had to upload it, I have to save it, then add it to the choose file as an attachment. So I honestly wish signature closers would have a direct email address that you can fax it or email it straight to, because that's a lot of steps. But I mean, that's why we get paid the big bucks, I guess. And also, I wanted to just let you all know I am an affiliate of Notary Gadget. I just wanted to say, I can truly say I appreciate Notary Gadget, especially when I did my taxes, y'all. It's been super helpful for me, because not only I can't remember nothing, okay? If it was not for Notary Gadget, I would not remember anything. I need the notice. I need an hour and a half notice, so I can prepare myself mentally, okay? So I won't be rushing. But also, just when I did my taxes, just knowing how many miles I actually drove, that was super important, because that was a tax write-off for my business. And on top of that, keeping the supply and expense, the little expense tab, knowing what you spend and knowing your profit. That is what Notary Gadget allows you to do, and that's super helpful, because you are a business now. You have to treat this like a business. This is not, and I repeat, and this is my own personal preference, this is not a side hustle. This is a business. You can make so much money, and I want to clarify, I am not making 6 figures yet. I am not. That is what we're on this journey. This is why I tell y'all we on this journey together, because by the end of this year, I will make 6 figures. That is what I'm manifesting, and I'm putting into the universe, and I'm praying every night for multiple times a day. But we are on this journey together, so don't ever feel discouraged or ever feel judged, because I know just as much as you. I might know a little bit more, but we are on this journey together. But back to Notary Gadget, it's super helpful, and I'm starting to think also, my partner, he is a part-time DJ also, so I'm thinking like, hold on, honey, you can probably use this too, because you have maybe not signings, but you have gigs, and you have travel expenses, and you have expenses for your equipment, and things like that. This could keep a track of all of this for you for just $10 a month, versus you trying to figure it all out when it comes to tax time and not knowing what the hell's going on here. So I'm just thinking, like, I don't think this is necessarily just for notaries either. I think that anybody can use it, and it's a great tool to have as a business owner, because these are the type of things that we need to keep. Because I'm learning how beneficial it is to be able to have tax write-offs, and knowing the beauty in being an entrepreneur. So this is why I'm still speaking about this. This is what my channel is devoted to, is getting everybody on the six-figure gang and becoming financially free. And we are really truly in this together. I'm learning as I go, and I'm learning as I grow. So don't ever feel like you are not heard, and don't ever feel like you are not enough, and like you can't do it, because it's possible. I told y'all, I just learned how to read. I was literally 10 years old trying to figure out how to read, okay? Now that's not just, but still, I'm just saying, you don't need to have the perfect upbringing, the perfect life, the perfect situation. I heard something today is being ready is underrated or overrated. Just do it. Being ready is overrated. Just do it. And don't allow fear to stop you. Allow fear to grow you. So hopefully this was helpful. I'll be back to y'all soon. If you haven't already, go ahead and subscribe and like this channel, and I appreciate y'all. And always comment below. If you ever need me, I'm here. I'm just literally a comment away. So, all right, y'all, I am going to eat dinner.